So we're finally going to paint the cage, the entire cage. Some of you guys know that it's already, part of it's already been painted, as you can see in previous videos. We have the paint right here. 3 full cans. This is part of the can that we used earlier. It is Victory Red, so it matches the exterior paint on my car. And basically all we really need to do is, everything's pretty much out of the car. We just need to put some newspaper and stuff like that to cover the dash, cover everything that's pretty much not getting painted, which is everything but the cage. And once we do that, we can literally spray bomb it, and we'll let it dry for like a day or two, and then we'll put the interior back together. We'll be good to go. So first we're going to wipe the entire cage down and prep the surface for it to be painted. And then after that, we'll put newspapers and things like that around and try and tuck as much as we can up here. I mean, it's gonna be hard, obviously, because I can't even get my fingers through there because the cage is so tight, which is a good thing. But it won't really matter too much because no one's gonna see the top of this cage anyway. So as long as we can get it to the headliner and paint it, should look pretty good. So, Hammer Down Motorsports with a case of beer coming through clutch. This is the Camaro owner bond. This is it right here.
That's how it's done.
Case of American lager with American cars.
This is good from a Canadian.
From a Canadian. So yeah, it's pretty cool that Steve Fast, aka Hammer Down Motorsports, guy that was just here, gave me beers. It was awesome because I had put him in the cage video, and he was like, "Hey man, I'll get you a case of beer." So I told him lager bottles, and because it's the best beer in the world. But yeah, I'm just taking a little Scotch-Brite pad to the entire cage to prep it to get painted. We'll wipe this down, get all the shavings off, and then we should be good to go. The hardest part about this is going to be putting the paper in between these tight ass bars and the ceiling. So I actually managed to get it through here. I snuck it through there, which is great. It's just hard to get it in this one here. So I might end up having to go right to the edge of the bar with a straight piece like this, but this will make it work. Everything else should be easy though, just covering it. Alrighty, so today is a different day. I've changed in my painting gear because I didn't want to get my Armageddon t-shirt all full of paint. So instead I'm going to get this sweet Chevy Camaro SS Life's a Drag shirt. But anyways, all of the bars are cleaned and prepped to be painted, and we are starting. Obviously, well, we have a lot of paper already put in here, and we got this painter's like plastic stuff we're going to put all around the interior. But basically, we're going to cover everything we can, and literally spray bomb this whole interior. So it'll be a lot easier. It'll be quicker, and it's pretty much the only way to do it now that this cage is in the car. And honestly, it's probably the only way to do it anyways, unless you literally cut these bars perfectly, you know, before you even tack them in, and you paint the whole thing, and then you leave like this edge here, obviously not painted just to weld it, but that's just, then you still have to paint the weld. So this is pretty much the only way to do it. This is painted because he was able to drop this. I don't know if you remember the other video. That's the only reason this is painted. But we're gonna repaint it anyways. We're gonna put another coat on it. So either way, that's what's gonna happen. But I wanted to show you guys this. I got a cool package in the mail yesterday, and it's from G-Force Racing Gear. Those of you that don't know, I'm actually making a custom racing suit from G-Force. They contacted me about a couple weeks ago. So we're basically doing a one-piece, 3-layer Nomex suit, and it looks pretty cool. And in this box is the shoes, I think, and the gloves that I ordered as well. The suit's basically going to be these colors, black, red, and white. And there are the gloves. And my shoes, which are the coolest part. Yeah. Those are sweet. And they're like, I don't know if you guys can see that. Well, you probably can in the light. They're kind of like a faux carbon fiber with red, and they're leather. Very, very lightweight, but they're sweet. Wow. These are the new Jordans, the G-Force Jordans.
Pretty cool.
High tops, Pro Series, not amateur.
When did you get your pro license?
So yeah, these shoes look pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie, and they're gonna go good with the suit because like I said, it's gonna be black, red, and white. As you can see, there's my helmet, there's my gloves, and there's my shoes. So we've got everything taped off, everything covered that needs to be covered basically from overspray. I'm not bothering to cover any of this stuff because it really doesn't matter if it gets any overspray on it anyways. Carpet's going to cover it up. So we covered all the main stuff, the center console, all the obviously all the glass everywhere. Anything that I just don't want red paint on basically. So Westy actually already started doing the rear here, which looks really cool. It looks good. So basically we're gonna paint everything, right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to let it dry a day at least, and then put everything back together. Alrighty, so the cage is completely painted. Everything is done, and we're gonna let it dry probably for at least a day or so to let the paint harden, and we're gonna tape off then the areas of the cage that basically are gonna get touched by putting the dash back in and whatever else we need to put back in the car, and so we don't, you know, scuff it up or anything like that. And yeah, then I pretty much basically after that the car should be good to go. I think we're shooting for the dash and everything to be put back in this week and drive it home sometime this week, weather pending obviously, because we're waiting for, you know, who the hell knows what can happen really. But other than that, I mean, it came out really great, pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to come out, with looking red and looking awesome. And I mean, obviously it looks even better now that it's painted. But if you guys did not see the video where Westy welded the entire cage and cut it and fit it and everything like that, go check it out. I'll link it right above, and you can see pretty much how this cage was built. And the next video will basically be putting the dash back in and literally putting it back together so it actually looks like sort of a semi-car instead of a shell of nothing. But yeah, once this car is completely done and I have it back in my house, we're going to do a lot of cool videos with it. The new ZL1 I have, and obviously this one. So you guys got to stay tuned for those videos. I know you've been itching for photos of the two cars next to each other and this and that. And obviously what this car is going to be meant to do is going to be on the drag strip. So those videos are also coming shortly once everything is done. And again, I want to thank Westy for everything that he did for this car, the entire cage. I mean, it was a huge project for him to take on, but he pretty much completed it 100%, and it's awesome. Everything turned out amazing, and I'm very happy with it. Very happy with the end product. So go check him out. I'll have all his info in the description. If you watch my previous videos, you guys know that he does all kinds of different fabrication and custom fabrication. Whatever you want, he can pretty much make it. But he's also going to be building me some more things for the car as far as the whole drag build goes, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Some custom things for inside the car, even exterior-wise and things like that. So stay tuned for all that. So as always, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, share it, hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.